recorded live in sunny Madison, Wisconsin. It's the last show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, I hope you brought an appropriate suit because it's episode birthday. And now, the man who came out crying and never stopped, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell.
Thank you. Sit down, everybody. Sit down. Yes, hello, and welcome to episode birthday of the carrot cake of internet television. The last show on Earth. I mean, is that good? Is that bad? We'll see, I guess. Depends on the frosting, usually. So it's my 48th birthday today, so I'm having a bit of a quarter-life crisis, as you might imagine. So we're bringing back the show because I can't afford or, frankly, handle a sports car. And this really is the Mazda Miata of the internet television shows. Yes, that's my idea of a sports car, okay? I told you. I can't handle it. I keep driving over the same concrete divider at Walgreens. Do you have any idea what that would do to a Miata? So it has been 3 years since we made an episode of this beautiful disaster. 3 years. Can you believe that? To put that another way, that's 6 seasons of Survivor. Or if you have kids, that's 27 seasons of Gabby's Dollhouse. Very niche, that joke. I mean, 3 years ago, I was only 45. Hey, want to feel old? This came out in 1977. So to catch you up on the last 3 years, let's see. I've been reading a lot, digging into the classics, Goodnight Moon, Frog and Toad, Ferdinand, etc., yeah. No, other than that, I've mostly been doing laundry. I mean, I take breaks to do the dishes and make snacks, of course, but mostly laundry. I have 2 small kids. I mean, they're normal sized for their age. Maybe I should say young children, although that seems a little redundant. Who has old children? So, anyway, these normal sized and aged children, they make a lot of dirty clothes and dishes, and they require a lot of snacks to dirty the clothes and dishes. So it's really an efficient system. For them, I mean. I'm raising very efficient kids. So that's good. So one thing I've really missed about the show is that I always love to use this audience as a sounding board for my... Here, no, that's not right. Sounding board? That's not right. Dumping ground. That's what I meant. I love to use this audience as a dumping ground for my ideas. So I've just been shouting into a jar for the past 3 years, and my family is concerned, and I think the jar has just about had it, honestly. So here's some ideas that I had since the last episode. I'll just kind of rip through these here. Okay. First, okay, what if there was a guy that was called Matt GPT? That was just a guy who you could hire to answer your questions. Like maybe he was around before AI, but now AI is taking his job, you know? I mean, he'd probably get some stuff wrong also, but unlike AI, he uses almost no water because he drinks mostly cherry Dr. Pepper. So, I mean, what about that? Okay, next up. What do flat earthers call Australia? Because down under doesn't really work, right? Like way over, maybe? Okay, that one's the winner. Check. Okay, what about a wig sharing app called either Gigwig or Airbnb? What about Miami Vice, but the cars are shoes? I'm not even sure what that means. But, you know, if you want to hear the rest of these, why don't you just email me at natechappellemail@gmail.com with dumping in the subject line. You're going to get an automatic out-of-office reply, at the bottom of which will be a link to my Google Drive, and the password is my social security number, so just text me to get that, okay? All right, what else? Oh, yeah. So I went to a psychologist to get assessed for autism, and she told me that I am really ugly. Isn't that weird? No, I'm just kidding, of course. She told me that I am autistic. Anybody else autistic in here? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that response, actually. I think my demo is pretty at risk. Not because most of my fans are in my family. They don't actually care for my work. No, it's because we tend to cluster, and this show is nothing if not a cluster. So I thought I'd let you all know so you can get checked out if you need to. They say if you know one autistic person, you know one autistic person. But I say if you know one autistic person, you probably have it too. Sorry. But it's been really great, actually. I can get all the vaccines I want now, which is awesome. Just so many jabs. Jab, jab, jab. I'm actually not sure how I caught it, but I got diagnosed right around the same time that I downloaded Quicken to my phone. I'm not saying I know for sure, but I've always thought that was kind of weird. And there's something kind of weird about you, too, if you don't stay tuned, because we've got an amazing show for you tonight for my birthday. And to get us in the right brain space, or the right mind room, here's security guard Carl Lewis with today's Morning Affirmation.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's Morning Affirmation.
Every time a door closes, a window opens. You should really talk to your landlord about that. It's not supposed to happen.
Now, they're always going to be trying to raise the bar, right? Raise the bar so that what? You have to jump over it? I don't think so. Let's get under it. Okay, so what is success? Meeting your goals, right? Your goals. The goals set by you. Given what and who you are. Are you really going to run a marathon? Probably not. So I say, set very easy to achieve goals, make sense? And achieve them. Bam! We've redefined success. Question? But can you say you're training for a marathon? Look at me. I forgot my notes today. I'm winging it. But can you tell? Probably. Do I care? No. But let's be honest. Who wants to hire a guy like this? Anybody? And hard work is what? For suckers. How low can you go?
Get Under It with Nate Grady, a motivational seminar, part of the Wolf Out Television Late Night Seminar Series.
But does anyone know if this place validates parking?
Welcome to my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. On Tuesday, my daughter made mud pies. They looked incredible, but, and don't tell her I said this, they tasted like shit. Especially the third one. She got the dirt from the same garden bed in which I've observed a neighborhood cat I call the gray cat getting awfully comfy. I think I saw her reading a newspaper the other day. Anyway, the one with the cherries was the best, but still not great. On Wednesday, having broken my tooth on a cherry pit, I went to the dentist to be once more crowned king of my mouth. Long chew the king! But I think they got the bite wrong, so it still hurts. I finally understand what they mean when they say heavy lies the crown. Although, in my case, it's more like up a bit too high lies the crown. On Thursday, my daughter offered to draw my portrait. I accepted. And she told me to stand on the ottoman smiling with my hands on my hips for 8 minutes. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be, and it was longer than she thought it would be, but it was worth it. This is Sassy Daddy. And so is this. She perfectly captured my essence. Looks like somebody's got a new headshot. And that somebody is Sassy Daddy. On Friday, I saw another big fallen tree branch in the street, which made me realize I've seen more fallen tree branches this year than I have maybe ever. This time, another man and I pulled our cars over to the side of the road, leapt out to brave the gusting winds, and despite speaking different languages, we worked together to pull this giant limb out of the road. It honestly felt like one of those fun action movies where something's a little off and there are unusual new challenges, but we all just sort of pull together, like Deep Impact or Armageddon. Do want to close my eyes. But hey, I'm glad we got that branch out of the road. In other tree news, I saw a turkey way up in a tree, and I didn't know they could do that. A quick Google search confirmed that, yep, they do. When asked for comment, the turkey said, gobble, gobble. That's my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week.
Wolf Out TV. It's not a bison in a grocery store. It's not just a bucket of cold cuts. It's not a bag of boxes of bags. It's not a mouth that opens to reveal a somehow bigger mouth, or a tire in a phone booth. It's not a sandwich that reminds you of your vice principal. It's a turtle riding another turtle, like a horsey. It's a painting of somebody taking a photograph of a painting. It's a sunset as seen reflected in the glossy pages of a ladies' magazine. It's 10 or 11 paper clips banging around inside a pencil sharpener. It's one of those old-timey suitcases filled with tickles. Wolf Out TV. We'll make you laugh. Am I saying that right?
The Big Adventures of Little Nate and Mike, the mid-season replacement that's making a big splash. The guys might be little, but their adventures are anything but. What they lack in mass, they make up for in laughs. The Big Adventures of Little Nate and Mike, only on Wolf Out Television.
Final package.
Thank you for calling Lightning Parcel. Your call is very important to us.
Wigs. Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs. We got wigs.
Wigs. Wigs. Wigs.
Wigs, 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 wigs.
Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs.
Oh, that was an incredible show, Peter.
I don't know, Kevin.
What do you mean? You nailed all your moves.
You're right, I did.
Your wings even stayed on this time, until they were supposed to burn off. Then they did.
I barely felt it.
The jello didn't make the floor too slippery this time.
No, it was just slippery enough.
My ghost horse voice was great.
It was haunting, Kevin. Truly haunting.
Well, the reverb did a lot of the heavy lifting. But, hey, so did you. I saw you one-handing that high chair during the Us as Babies portion of the show.
I had no choice. The bonnet makes my head so itchy.
The music cues were perfectly timed to the dominoes and the water features. Lou Vega himself would be rolling over in his grave. In a good way, if he were dead.
Can't argue.
And your Goodwill Hunting monologue? Truly moving.
Feel like I stumbled over a pretty important line.
It's not your fault.
Feel like it is.
I don't know, I saw a couple people in the audience crying.
That's because they're little kids, Kevin.
Well, it's a 6th birthday party, Peter. Who'd you expect?
I also feel like we got upstaged by the act before us.
Oh, those clowns?
Yeah, those clowns. I mean, because that's who should be performing at a kid's birthday party.
Are you mad that the kids liked the clowns better than they liked us?
No, well, yes. It's not just that. I mean, didn't you think we'd be a little more successful by now?
Peter, I thought I'd be a famous astronaut by now, but I made my choice.
Don't you have terrible motion sickness?
No, it's not terrible. It's unpleasant. And I only have it on Earth, as far as I know.
I mean, we just pour our hearts and souls into this show, and for what?
For art, Peter, for art. and $200.
Doesn't seem worth it.
Well, I guess we could cancel the rest of our birthday parties this summer.
But Kevin, you love birthday parties.
No, I love cake. Birthday parties remind me of the steady and incessant passage of time that seems to increase in speed as the total percentage of your life that one year represents gradually decreases. Man, the clowns, I gotta say I hate the clowns.
Well, I suppose if we did cancel the rest of our birthday party dates, then I could accept the invitation to be on Jeopardy.
What? You got us on Jeopardy?
Just me, Kevin.
What do you mean?
It's a one-person game, Kevin.
Well, here we go.
What?
I knew you'd eventually leave, but I never saw this coming.
Kevin, what do you mean? It's just one show.
Yeah, I bet that's what Ken Jennings told his interpretive musical stunt exhibition partner, too.
I still have a screen test to do.
Well, you'll ace that. I mean, look at you. Your style, your panache, your je ne sais quoi. I don't know what it is, but you've got it. Know what I've got?
What, Kevin?
I'll take abandonment issues for $500, Alex.
Kevin, I'm not going anywhere.
Sure, you say that now. But you'll go to the taping, get a fancy suit loaned to you, mat down your hair all fancy, powder up. You'll start slow, but you'll nail the anecdote.
I talk about the time I gave Johnny Gilbert my autograph.
And then you'd make it a true daily double, run the Jane Austen category in Double Jeopardy.
And she's funnier than people give her credit for.
Then you go all in on Final Jeopardy, of course.
I happen to know a lot about the history of jewelry.
Then all of a sudden you're on your 40th win. You're doing your Jimmy Fallon impression on Stephen Colbert. Whoopies playfully making fun of your haircut on The View. You buy a boat, start a TikTok, get invited to all these weird parties like those intimate tea parties for laptops or those nighttime parties at a daycare and everybody drinks milk. And you got your own Jeopardy song and Jeopardy spin-off where you're the host but also all the contestants too. And you and me, we never do our show ever again.
Now you're just sounding a bit unreasonable.
Am I?
Yes, Kevin. I'd never leave the show.
Yeah, Jeopardy can kick rocks.
No, I'm still gonna go do Jeopardy.
Oh, then I'm sorry I said that.
I always come back to do the Peter and Kevin experience, maybe with a little more money to buy new show shoes for the pugs.
Well, they sure deserve it.
So, this phrase is what Kevin says when I ask him if that sounds good.
What is yes it does, Peter? What is yes it does?
Alright, let's pack up the skidoo and get the rest of the birds and get the heck out of here.
Can we wait until they cut the cake?
Sure, Kevin. Sure.
In a world where everyone's chasing something, one cat has one more chance to finally catch one red spot. The Red Spot on Wolf Out Television. Pops would spend a lot of nights just tinkering alone, cooking up experiments for purposes unknown. I found out he'd been secretly inventing how to clone, when upon success he yelled, "I've done it!" to the rotary telephone. So following that mug's success, Pops took a crack at me. Well, that was 30 years ago. We're close as close can be. Perhaps so close, I'd say, and surely he'd agree, that I thank Pops most every day for not making number 3. Silent but deadly. Coming next Arbor Day to Wolf Out Television.
Wigs, 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 we got 'em. Wigs, 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 you Let's vote. Woo, you're up.
Abby, I'll promise you right here, right now, that I will stay loyal.
Yes. Hello, and welcome back to episode birthday of the last show on Earth. We've got a really hot guest tonight. Okay, she's on fire, totally lit. She's quite waxy. Everyone, please help me welcome a birthday candle.
Thanks so much for having me.
Well, thanks for coming on the show. I understand you've got an exciting idea you wanted to talk to our audience about.
That's right, Nick. Let's start off with a question. What do Christmas and Easter and losing your teeth have in common?
Oh, fun. I love games. They're all holidays.
Not really.
Shut up. Don't tell me. Okay, think, Nick, think. Oh, yeah, they're all associated with food.
How?
Well, Christmas cookies, Peeps, and apples.
Apples?
That's how I lost my tooth.
They all have mascots.
Mascots! Yes, got it. Nailed it. Okay, your turn. Okay, what do tall birds...
What about my idea?
Oh, right. Sorry, I just love games.
May I?
Proceed.
What if...
Maybe if we gamified it a little, this would be a little more fun.
How would we do that?
I don't know. How about you say your words, and every time you convince me of something, you get a point, and Johnny does a ding.
Okay.
And then whoever has the most points at the end wins.
Great idea.
Okay, go.
So, all of these holidays have mascots.
Like I said.
Yes, and to me that begs the question, why not birthdays? Exactly. Birthdays are amongst the most universally recognized holidays across cultures, and the fact that it's individualized gives it a special charm. Plus, having a mascot is more efficient for birthdays than other holidays.
In what way?
Everybody's birthdays are all spread out over the year, so I don't have to do it all in one night.
Okay, sorry, I'm confused. Who's the I in that sentence?
Me.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm still confused.
I'm saying I want to be the birthday mascot.
Oh, okay, I got it. Why do people talk like this? Like, why didn't you just say that? I hate playing games like that.
I thought you loved games.
I do. They're a perfect marriage of my two favorite things, friendship and competition. Okay, whose turn is it?
My idea?
Oh, right. So now I want you to ask yourself the question I ask myself every morning as I'm kneeling in the shower weeping. Why me?
Why me? Because I'm iconic. I'm already part of the activities. And I grant you wishes when you blow me out.
Wishes? How do you do that?
I can't tell you or it won't come true.
I don't believe it.
I granted your wish last year.
Oh yeah? What was it?
A monkey's paw.
Oh yeah, that's right.
How did that work out?
Totally fine, actually. So, what else you got? Why don't you tell everybody?
Well, in my time at Rutgers, I double majored in public relations and theater with a double minor in interpretive dance and melting. My uncle helped me get an internship at Yankee Candle. Then I drove the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile for a year and a half, transferred to sales where I was #1 in the upper central southern region of the Midwest until they discovered I was a birthday candle and not a person. Losing the career I'd worked so hard to get was devastating to me and my family.
Oh, Johnny, that was an accident. Sorry.
But I bounced back and established a nonprofit community living and support center for discarded birthday candles.
Well, that's really important work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, do you ever worry about being used on a cake, licked off, and then discarded yourself?
Of course. Why do you think I want this job so frickin' bad?
I honestly didn't know. I was zoning out in the middle there. Oh, we're out of time, but okay, what the hell? Ding, 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 ding. Congrats, birthday candle. You're the new birthday mascot.
Thanks so much. I won't let you down.
Okay, well, if you do, I'll take you to court.
What court?
Nate Court.
What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court.
I can't understand you when you both speak at once. I'm sorry I told you to do that. I guess I just thought maybe we could pick up the pace a little bit here so I can get to the post office before it closes. My dad really needs some stamps and he's been riding my ass about it. So that's on me. But this is on you. Guilty.
Welcome back to the last show on Earth. It is now, of course, time to decide, as we do at the end of everything we ever do, once and for all, who is the champion of the universe? Yeah, and the way we're going to do that tonight is by playing the game that's sweeping the nation, nay, the universe. Because Joe only lives once, it's Jolo.
Yes! Hello, I'm Joe Thompson, game facilitator to the Starbs. That's probably a typo, Starbs? Yeah. Game facilitator to the Strawberries. Yeah. Good. The way Jolo is played is that the contestants will have 2 minutes to build a tower, but must stop building while I waste their time asking each of them dumb questions. Gladiators, get ready! All right, here's the tower pieces.
Okay.
Jolo will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now! All right, Nate, name something you find in a breakfast buffet.
Fly.
Good. Shauna, something people try to squeeze into.
Oh, the toilet seat.
Something that might be brewing.
Toilet stuff.
Something that has teeth.
Oh, shark.
Something most people only do once a week.
Bathe?
Good. Something that you keep in your car and no place else.
Oh, all the things that I should have taken into the refrigerator.
Good. Something that's easier to do when it's windy.
Let's see. Fly a kite.
Good. Something that is hot.
Oh, piglet.
Something that kids love to jump on.
Piglets.
Something that drips.
Oh, a toilet.
Something that begins with the letter D.
Toilet.
Something that begins with the letter R.
Roomba.
Something that you would never take on vacation.
Oh, a Roomba.
Something dogs love just as much as humans.
Oh, the gardens.
Yes. Something you would say to your 5th grade teacher.
Hi, you're dead.
Something that you could wear as socks.
To wear as socks? Socks.
Yeah.
You
nailed it.
Something that you would do in front of a mirror.
A
That's time, everybody. That's Joel.
I win!
You win.
The
Mystery of the universe. That's our show, everybody. I want to thank the birthday candle for coming on the show today. Keep an eye out for her. I don't know, coming down your chimney. I guess we didn't really get into the mechanics of that. Let's see. A big thanks as always to the lastest crew on Earth, Viv Chappell and Johnny Fisher. Yeah. Finn Hammond and Tyler Ensrud made the music for tonight's show. Check out Tyler Ensrud on Bago Frontier on Instagram, and check out Finn from your local library. Yeah, he's on Microfilm. For more episodes of this show and our other shows, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, where we are Wolf Out TV. And of course, I am Nate Chappell, all over this web we call worldwide. So look us up on google.com. Thanks for watching us tonight. No, it's com. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps. And remember, we're watching you too. And as Jack Nicklaus said in The Shining, Okay, let's try that again. And as Jack Nicholson said in The Shining, you make me want to be a better man. Thanks for watching, Freakazoids, and be excellent to each other. Bye, Mike. This has been a magical birthday for me. Not only did I find my wigs today, but I also found some new friends. And my mom! Yeah, so, as we say at the end of every broadcast day, good night and good nachos.